Grand rising, kindred spirits. For those who are new, I welcome you to. Okay, let's get into this. All right. Okay, as you can see, I'm back, and I'm gonna keep coming back. I try not to stay gone too long, but for those who watch my videos, you know that I said when the research and experiences are right, I'm going to bring the information to you real tight. So you've seen the title of this video or the topic or subject or whatever you want to call it of this video. And that's what I plan on bringing you. So let me just state ahead of time, I'm not here to make you think like me. I just want you to think. And I want you to know that I'm not here to heal you. Lay hands. I might pray for you. You know what I'm talking about? Or come to your house, do doctor visits and all that stuff. No. I'm here to teach you by way of my research and experiences how to heal yourself. My life coaching and counseling style is based on you helping you, each one teach one. So what I learned, I teach you based on my research and my life experiences. Okay? I do my best to relate. So it's all about the relationship and not just reading books alone, thinking, don't study stuff word for word, you know? All right. So if you see me looking down, of course, I got my notes here. I bring my notes. So that way, when I take down the notes based on information I have researched or experienced, and sometimes you can't experience things in a day. So I can't bring it to you daily. Maybe the next week, based on the experience that I've gotten from it, from the research. Okay? Maybe in a week. Sometimes 2 to 3 weeks. But I just say bear with me, because if you want real reality, okay, and I'll relate to things that I've experienced in the past and other people's experiences as well that is involved in this research that I have learned from as well, okay? All right, now let's get to it. Ain't to it, but to do it. Okay, so today, our topic is being triggered into owning your power. I know he's like, Anita, what you mean being triggered into owning your power? So let me help you understand and overstand, okay? And the reason why I say understand and overstand and not understand is because I don't want you under me and me looking down at you, okay? When you examine anything under the microscope, you don't look under the microscope. You look over in it, over in it, over it and into it. Understand, overstand. So we finna break it down and let it be broke. And then we're gonna piece it back together and build it back up. Okay? So is y'all ready? Huh? Raise your hand. Let me see. What are ready? You ready? You sure? Okay, let's go. Okay, So when I say owning, being triggered into owning your power, I've spoke about it in the past. Having, look, let me lower this hand. I forgot when you raise your hand, uh, the thing automatically comes up on this thing. So when being triggered into owning your power, some of us have powers that we don't realize we have. And I'm not talking about your confidence. I'm talking about gifts, talents, and skills. And sometimes things happen in our life to help us realize that. And again, like I said, I'm not talking about those aha moments. An aha moment might be like something you remember, a memory or an idea, and that's good because ideas are links to your skills, gifts, and talents and powers. Okay, you know what I'm talking about? You don't? Okay, I'm going to explain it to you. So I'm going to give you some examples that I've written down, and I'll kind of explain them as best as I can. So bear with me, people. Good people, bear with me. Okay? And I would like for you to think of some things that if I don't mention it here, think of some things that you've experienced or researched that brought you into your power, helping you to realize your power or allowing you to act on your power. Leave it in the comment below. I would love to read some of you guys' experiences or some research you've done on other people or with other people, places, and things. Okay? So let me just say this. Here's an example. Speaking the blunt, bold truth. And a lot of y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like to be told the truth. If your BFFFF was to tell you the blunt, bold truth, I bet y'all will cut them off. If they would speak the truth about what they think about you. And you're probably like, well, that's your opinion. But if more than one person is saying the same thing, at some point you're gonna have to come back around and apologize and be like, look, I really, but I'm like, if that's your BFFFFF or BFF or BF, wouldn't they know something much about you to the point where you don't even tell your family members? The BF might know more than the family members. And that's a crime shame. Your BF should be your family. Unless they're doing something totally disrespectful and illegal towards you. I get it. So right now, if I was to tell some of y'all who y'all are, pick up on them energies out there. Because some of y'all got your excuse this German I'm about to speak, got your ass on your shoulders. And don't even realize it's stinking right there. All kinds of sheesh going into your ears, up in your nose, and crowding your brain cells. Some of y'all need to hear this. Some of y'all, how I want to say this, it's okay to think big, but some of y'all thinking big has become delusional. Some of y'all, let me just say, yeah, instead of, you know what I'm saying, y'all women and y'all men, y'all look down. I get it. When you reach a certain level, you want to be able to see people at your level, date people at your level, be surrounded by people at your level. But don't forget where you come from. because you have people out there who are striving to get to that level and are working hard. And a lot of you will look down on them and not recognize that. All because now you wearing Louis Vuittons, Gucci, Chanel, Baccarat, Jimmy Choo, and think your boo-boo don't stink. And it do. That's why I say some of y'all got your butts up here on your shoulders. And you forgot where you came from. And this is what I mean, where you forget where you came from. Because a lot of y'all are getting in positions to be able to help those who are striving and doing their best, and you miss out on talents with your company and somebody else pick them up. Another thing I would like to say, well, before I say that other thing, it's all about being humble, being able to talk to the people, mingle with the people here and there. See how you can go back and help within the community and to be able to spot talent. If you're running for president and you don't know your people, why should I vote for you? And I don't vote for nobody. Yeah, you heard it right here. I don't vote for nobody. Because they wait a couple of months or so before an election to go in certain communities. Why not year round? Why you haven't been doing this year round? Why? See, y'all have forgotten how to vote for your leaders or your representatives to help lead your people into righteousness. Y'all see the games they play. 2 or 3 months you out in the community. Who it is? Why should I trust you? You only gonna be out in the community 2 times. And then stand on a podium and lie about what you're gonna do. And then get in there knowing you got somebody higher up paying you to do something else. For real. For reals. Okay? But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to allow you to see yourself, those who ride around in these Porsches, BMWs, Land Rovers, Lamborghinis, luxury cars, expensive cars, not realizing that you drive it on a road and you driving it too fast and recklessly. You ain't, just because you got money to buy another one, you keep being reckless on the road, or somebody, you get on the road and somebody hit your car. How many times do you have to keep buying these cars before you go broke but trying to buy these cars? Y'all act like these cars cannot be contaminated or damaged in an accident. You act like you can't lose. You act like them same people in the community that you ignore can't rise above you. So I'm saying this to help trigger you into owning your power. A lot of y'all are in a position of power and haven't even healed. That's what's going on in our world today. A lot of these governments are falling. A lot of celebrities are falling. Because when they went into it, they were the type of people that are easily persuaded to sell themselves out. Because you wasn't healed. You didn't know thyself. You're reckless. You don't even know how to invest your money. Okay? Some of y'all are investing it in strip clubs. And I'm not here to judge. But hey, if the hit dog holler, what they say, a hit dog will holler. So maybe you the dog or the B word. So don't hate on the messenger. I can't help it. I've had experiences and research and observations of people around me. Some of y'all get in these cabs, Ubers, lifts, shared rides, or whatnot, and not realize that you're riding in other people's cars. You're riding in the driver's car and get in and not even be respectful. So this is what I mean by speaking bluntly the truth. And I know some of y'all are feeling so uneasy and y'all got something to say. Oh, she just mad because she ain't got nothing. Who's to say I ain't got nothing? Who's to say that my path isn't leading me to take your position? Because I'm working on me. And that's what you should be doing, working on you. So these words are causing you to feel some type of way inside. That's what I mean, being triggered. Being triggered. Let's move it on. Let's move it on, because I ain't trying to be here all day. I got places to go, people to see, things to do. I ain't got time to be here bothered with you unless you're ready to hear. Then I can call and let them know, let my appointments know I'm running a little behind schedule, but I will be there. All it takes is communication. That's all it takes, communication. So recognizing and understanding certain painful situations as triggers. So speaking of the big heads, and then people who are not big heads, some people are just so humble and let people walk all over them. And it gets to the point where these people walking all over you can become so painful to the point where you're triggered into owning your power. You're taking your power back. You're tired of hurting. And what about those people who think more of others than themselves? And you find yourself in a situation thinking of others to the point of disrespect, to the point of disturbing your soul. And you recognize and realize and have been triggered into owning your power. Be like, hey, bump this trying to please other people. You know what I'm saying? I always say, you're obligated to you first. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, because some people be like, well, you're supposed to think about others. Yeah, I'm going to think about you, but I'm going to think about me first before I think about you. I'm going to heal me first. I'm going to love on me. I'm going to value me first. And once I come to learn how to love myself, then respectfully, lovingly, I will know how to return the flavor. Okay. Sometimes your soul has to be disturbed. Disturbing the soul. You know what that is? Where your soul get triggered and slap you all across the face to be like, from the inside, if you don't wake your asymmetric up, this person gonna walk all over you. You ain't gonna have nothing. You better recognize your powers. Sometimes somebody has to speak so badly or so truthfully where it disturbs your soul to the point where you come into owning your power. Now, when I say you come into owning your power, it might happen in that moment. You get triggered and you cuss a mofo out and you take back your power and have nothing else to do with them. And from that day forward, you start to reflect, plan, analyze, strategize your next actions to climb into the top. So sometimes, great people, it takes the government to disturb your soul for you people or we people to rise up, to realize the real eyes from within, owning your power, recognizing that all along you had the power, but you was just giving it away. Sometimes it realized banking systems shutting down, taking your money that you done worked so hard for and saved, for you to be triggered into owning your power. When is it? When will be the time that trigger will go off in you before you realize, I gotta own my power? Why we always gotta wait for triggers? But don't get me wrong, sometimes those triggers are necessary because the spell, the amnesia that you're under when you came in as a spiritual being is so deep you don't even remember who you are. You think you are this physical being. And after this physical being is gone, there's nothing else. So you wonder why certain people think there's a life after death. Maybe they've experienced near death. Maybe they've had out-of-body experiences. Some of y'all are so deep into this world that you're so in the world, you don't know how to get out of it. Haven't you heard that expression, be in the world, but not of it? Do you know how to get out? Get out? Y'all are so stuck. Y'all worry about the latest fashion. And a lot of y'all YouTubers on here is thinking about the next sponsorship you can get that's clothing, diamond, makeup, food, anything material. But what about your soul? What about being sponsored by something, someone up, your divine being, your oversoul, sponsoring you into realizing you've always been a spiritual being. You're just having a human experience. You haven't awakened from the illusion. You're in the real dream world. Because when you go to sleep is when your true authentic self is able to travel and be a part of that world it is truly used to. Some of y'all spirits leave y'all body where y'all, when it come back, you don't even remember that it's saying when, oh most high Yahweh, oh most high, however you refer to them, when will this ego let up and stop enslaving the mind and the heart of this being? A lot of y'all complain about the type of world y'all in, but when will you get triggered into realizing that you can take back that power and create your own world? Y'all watch a lot of these movies that is pre-programming you for what it wants you to think. The power of psychology and psychiatry, neuro-linguistic programming, or what they call pre-programming through music or media. movies, shows. The weatherman tell you what it's going to be, and if you truly believe it, and because you're so programmed, you have given up your power to the weatherman and believe that it's going to rain the next day, and not even be able to look up in the sky every day and see all these chemtrails that they have in the sky and realize that that's what they're using to control the weather. And other tools that they use inside the earth to trigger earthquakes and tsunamis. Some of it, it's not to say some of it isn't natural, but it's y'all don't realize too that the earth is alive. It's a being. We're living on a live being that grows food, just like you grow your hair and you give birth. The earth gives birth, and the earth is sick and tired. And how you know? Because the collective has been disturbed. They're being triggered into owning back their powers. This is what I mean, disturbing the soul to the point of an awakening where you take back your power collectively. First, you do it individually. You got to do it individually first. Because as you awaken and you heal and awaken, taking back your power, then the next person can be triggered by your energy, your healing energy, for them to awaken and heal and take back their powers. Not just taking it back, but owning it. Because we have had so many things taken from us. People owning our stuff, trying to be us. Identity theft. Lies we're being taught. And y'all still, y'all will hear the truth and still turn around to your neighbor and be like, Merry Christmas. Didn't we just say Christmas? What we learned about Christmas? And y'all are still reach in y'all pocket and go broke for a Christmas. So sometimes you have to deal with painful situations in order to be triggered back into, in order to be triggered back into owning your power. And some of these could be missed opportunities, hardships, hard times, just disciplines, life lessons, going through certain disciplines and life lessons, or discipline your body, or learning lessons which help trigger you into realizing it's time for me to own my power. Me sitting here, y'all sitting here talking, and you're realizing, you're learning like she's right. I should stop allowing someone to utilize my gifts, talents, and skills within their company. And the company is saying, the company CEO is saying they came up with the idea. What about recognizing you? This is the employee who came up with this idea. But no. Because you work for the company, whatever you invent, create, is no longer yours. And you know I'm telling the truth. I don't care. I'm speaking the truth to trigger you into owning your power. So get an attitude all you want. I don't even give a darn. I sure don't. Because it's that time now. It's time. It's time for a good ass whipping. Excuse my German. But an ass is a donkey. So some of y'all, hey, if I use the word ass and you define it as donkey, I guess that's what you are. Relationship problems can help trigger you into owning your power. It could be something as simple as a relationship. So you to own all of your power, no matter what department of your life, you're going to own all of the departments and take back ownership. Okay? Letting go of the BS, people, places, and things that are no longer needed in your life. that no longer serves you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Being manipulated. Some of y'all got to be manipulated before you realize you're being manipulated for you to be triggered into owning your power. Something as little as being scammed or tricked. Sometimes you got to lose dollars or thousands of dollars before you realize you're tired of being walked all over. Accidents, any kind of accidents around the house, outside of the house, can help shake you and make you to be triggered into owning back your power. So I hope, okay, okay, I ain't into that because I know I just did like this, but you know, I was some of y'all so what they call that conspiracy theorists, you know, y'all don't even realize that a lot of these symbols, these celebrities and stuff be throwing up is ancient Kemetic traditions. Sometimes people can take good things and make them seem bad. So if you see people talking about the Eye of Horus, the pyramids, the love symbol, whatever they be throwing up, you know, this was an Egyptian burial, a way of the pharaohs was being buried, or the carving on their caskets were, where you saw them holding certain uh staff symbols. That's let me help y'all understand right here, right now. So y'all don't be triggered the wrong way. We want you to, well, I want you to understand, because maybe you don't understand that what you see them doing, and because you look at them as bad people, or you think the Illuminati and all of them, they got that from a certain culture of people. So if you see them as bad, maybe they just using it to stay empowered by y'all. Take back ownership of your culture. Take back ownership of your ideas, your skills, talents. Take back ownership of your power. All right, I would like to thank y'all for joining me today. Again, let me know in the comments what you think about this video and some research and experience you've had that helped you to be triggered back into owning your power. Or maybe some people you know, a person, place, a thing you know that you saw and you realize they have changed. They were triggered, and you got to experience and watch and observe them, and you've been inspired and motivated to owning your power. All right, great people. I ain't got time to be sitting here all day in y'all faces telling y'all what y'all need to be doing. But if I have to, I was coming back. I'll be back. Don't worry. Just let me know. Is there some other things y'all want me to talk about, or you want to discuss with me on a private level? I do life coaching and counseling, and I'll go a little bit more into detail. I attach my little commercial at the end that goes into detail. I do speaking events. So if any of you are interested, stay tuned to the commercial later once I tell y'all bye. Hi, my name is AnitaYarbrough, and I am your holistic healing life coach and counselor. I bring to you today my signature programs based on healing transformations that align purpose. My first signature program, self-authentication based healing. This paradigm shifting and transformative based program is designed to share life experiences due to the changing times we're in to assert your self authenticating willpower. In this program, you will learn the importance of healing to help lead the way towards understanding a new age mindset that promotes creative, holistic living for unlocking your purpose. Transform and align with your purpose in any area you choose. Within these changing times, by trying a new approach to tasks and or activities to gain courage and confidence. Feel free to accept the changes in the world and experience the new, real you without judgment from yourself and others. Learn to accept uncontrollable circumstances. Let go of the past and activate a new you. Overcome blockages on your way towards your newfound freedom after attending this life-changing presentation. After this program, you will be able to learn the difference between using logic and intuition, understand how your belief systems influence your authenticity. Learn the importance of balancing your light and dark psyche. Use mental and emotional coping techniques to transcend traumas and pain to start the healing process. Gaining self-acceptance to heal through self-talk and expression. My second signature program is lifestyle-based healing. This life-building and knowledge-based program is designed to help you succeed in the next phase of transformational growth during these changing times to enhance your development. In this session, you will learn how to tap into your natural survival resources and following the intuitive influences that open your eyes to new pathways of living, achieve greater results, and supercharge your mission by creating a new lifestyle. You will come to understand how to discipline your body, your mind, and spirit to prepare the unexpected and expected changes in your life, inside and out. Inspire others to do the same. Become efficient and improve functionality after this enlightening presentation. After this program, you will be able to learn what your limits are towards change, learn how to replace unwanted habits with better practices, identify your stress triggers and traumas, to make changes and self-heal. Learn about inner and outside influences that affect your lifestyle. Understand how good health practices establishes great wealth to enhance a certain lifestyle. Learn the importance of your survival and creating your new life and what it takes to sustain a new lifestyle. Expose your toxicities before incorporating new lifestyle changes. Now, this third signature program is my communication-based healing. This mind-enriching session will teach you how to express and communicate your thoughts and feelings. Demonstrate many ways to communicate your subconscious mind to gain control of your life. The strategies in this portion of the program will fine-tune your communication skills within these changing times by using your childlike imagination to promote healing and find your confidence to better express yourself. Learn how to analyze the communication style of others, which better helps with understanding how to communicate. So after this presentation, you will be able to achieve a life of mastery that is limitless. So after this program, you will be able to learn to listen to your true voice, to break your own hypnotic spell, learn importance of self-talk, creatively express your imagination, to welcome in the healing process, learn and understand different communication styles, find out how to communicate commands to your subconscious mind to create change. Now, this last signature program is community-based healing. This approach into the community dynamics during these times of change will alter your reality to identify patterns in situations and know when to seek solutions. Learn the positives and negatives of comparisons and judgments that are used within your environment or community. Learn tactics to break away from the trends within your environment and community that are presently not realized as mind control tools. Learn manifestations for your ideal environment or community, which can influence and become impressionable to others. Before this presentation ends, it will empower your every move. So after this program, you will be able to understand how to manifest your needs and wants, recognizing patterns that will create solutions for a better change, learn how to recognize individuals of bad or good influence in your space, understand how making peace with yourself can become a masterpiece for an ideal community, create better habits and practices that will help you attain the peace you so desire, and design and create a space that cannot be compared to others. I would like to thank you for taking time out in your busy day and joining me or sitting with me in learning more about my signature programs. As I always tell others, I am not here to make you think like me. I just want you to think. Again, thank you and have a great rest of your day.